Welcome to episode 4 of our Detroit Become Human walkthrough. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. I'm actually having a really good time with this one. It's more or less a movie. It's Sony Interactive Entertainment. Yeah, so it's more like a movie that you just get to press buttons to like progress in certain directions of the movie. I've been having a good time playing it. If you guys have played it, show your love in the comments. If you guys enjoy the way I play, smash the like button or dislike it if you don't. And comment what you'd like to see on the channel.
We've been playing together for
Subscribe
a while now.
if you want to support the channel in any way possible. I love you all. Let's keep moving.
Are we friends?
Are we friends? I don't know you.
Oh, I see. No problem.
If I don't know you, we're not friends. I don't know what to tell you, girl. Extras, what's this?
This is the extras section.
We'll go
As
through
you
this at the end.
You'll unlock all kinds of content that you can find here.
Chapters. This is everything we've been through so far. We're at the Capitol Park now. Continue. Let's get going. Capitol Park, or is it the one after that? I don't know. I'm confused in that. Then we're gonna do some Elden Ring later. I fell asleep last night, so wasn't able to. Honestly, I was very tired. It was a long day for me.
Our broadcast is all over the news.
Yeah, I was very tired, so
We got what we wanted.
yeah, I wasn't able to do another episode of Elden
Now
Ring
humans
yesterday.
know.
But
It was a
maybe
mistake
this
to reach out
Sunday
to them.
we'll do like a
They'll never negotiate with their
1,000
slaves.
subscriber,
We
24 hour
should've shown them that we're
stream, just
prepared to
straight Elden
fight.
Ring.
Violence is
Something
never
like
the
that. I
answer.
don't know.
Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen
Because
to
Elden
us.
Ring's a big enough game. I think
They'll
I
be
can spend
watching us
24
now.
hours on.
Whatever we do next, we need to think about public opinion.
Since our broadcast, more and more have been coming to Jericho. At least our message gave our people hope.
Killing humans wasn't part of the plan.
They kill our people every day. Do you think they agonize about it?
That's no reason for us to become murderers.
If killing is the price of freedom, I'll pay it gladly.
Killing never freed anyone. It just leads to more hatred.
You're too fond of humans, Josh. Maybe their lives matter to you more than ours.
If you think murdering humans is gonna make us free, then you're as bad as they are.
That's enough!
And now what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? Ooh. Poster.
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit, all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores?
Oh,
We've never done that before. They're
snap.
probably protected. They have security systems.
Not to mention police.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m., no violence. We free our people and get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
Alright, find the cyber store.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Let's go. I want to let me through. There we go. Come on. Let's follow north.
Look, this way, quick!
Oh, hopefully the cops didn't see us.
It's okay, they're gone.
There's probably even more police in the area. We should be careful.
Alright. Let's keep it pushing.
The store's over here.
North here. What's going on with her? Oh, we've been in this area before. This is where we went and got picked up the paint. So we're gonna go like hijack the store here and get all the other bots that are living, that are just
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop.
literally.
Soon they'll know what we really are.
I feel like that's just what people are in general.
Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
10 minutes.
What are we waiting for?
Secure the area, get into the store. So what do we got to do to secure the area? Over here, okay.
We're gonna sweep the plaza. Make sure we're not disturbed.
Convert.
And how do you want to deal with the shop window?
Not now, one
we can
problem
turn
at a
these
time.
guys into
Okay, now
deviants.
what's next?
So his ability is to turn people into deviants. That's sick. We're gonna turn everyone into deviants.
A surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
Get her done. So now he's on our side. We gotta go over here. What's this? Oh, no. Okay. Let's get this guy. Why are we standing? Oh, yeah, that's why. Because we can't even. Okay. Commemorate. What is this?
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change.
That's crazy. This is exactly like. This is literally 2K. Y2K.
You're free.
Y2K was never 2012 though. It's gonna happen whenever it happens. Is there something over here? Okay. We gotta go over here first. If you ever heard about Y2K, it's like in 2012 they thought all internet access and all technology was just gonna turn off on us. We gotta go down there somehow. I can't go down there? Oh, this guy. Look. I could be your mom.
You'll soon be with us.
Yeah, so, like, they're just gonna convert all androids into, like, deviants. With this guy's ability. That's actually sick. I respect that. And I love the running. We're able to run. They emphasize being able to actually hurry up.
There's traffic on the road. We need to block it.
It's one way. It shouldn't be too difficult.
I swear it was right here. See, there's things over there, but what is it? That's these guys. There we go. Convert him.
You're free now.
And convert this guy. You are now Christian. Here we go.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
Okay, intercept the drone. What drone? Where's the drone? Okay, we gotta go over this way, see what this is. Wait, no, we already did that. No, it's over here. What drone? Okay, we analyze it, reconstruct route. Okay, drone patrol calculated. Okay, so that would be too high. What about right here? Wrong location. Okay. Let's move on. Wrong location. And next one. This one's gonna be perfect. Good stuff. Drone can be reached there. Okay. Check here. Reconstruct. Alright, we go up this way. Alright. Why isn't it letting me do the full thing? I have to go over to the other side? Why is it just that part and it won't let me? Alright, let's see. One last time. We should be able to work it. Wait, why? Okay, can we do it? Why won't it let us do it? We gotta wait for the drone to be in the perfect spot. It's over here. I'm so confused. What does it want? There we go. Oh, we have to wait for it to be in the perfect spot. So how does that work? Okay, I understand. There's alternate routes right there. I have to just look around. Okay. Keep it up. Okay, move it up. Anything else? Right here. There we go. Would be too high. Right here. There we go. Triangle. Good stuff. That's it. Alright, climb it. Get her done, boy. Yes. Get this drone. Bang. XX. There we go. Drone neutralized.
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out.
So what's next? We have more stuff over here. Let's go. Wait, is it actually? Oh, it's just those two guys. Oh, these two.
Marcus!
We gotta convert everyone. We did not convert these guys. We have 7 minutes. We're good. Where's the problem over here? Why is it saying there's something over here? Maybe something in here?
Exactly what
All right.
we ran the store.
Good stuff. How do we get in there? What is it? Analyze the store window. Let's do it.
You see the alarm system?
Okay.
There's a metal shutter behind the glass. It won't be easy to get in.
Find how to break the window. We already figured that out. Identify network.
Found it.
Alarm network identified. So where is it, over here? Let's go get it. Analyze. Oh, nice. Let's get these guys. Convert.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
That's sick. Hey, Neil. This is sick. This is real, true Y2K kind of stuff, man. R1, L2. There we go. Okay, now we gotta steal the truck.
Nice job, Marcus.
Looks like the plaza's secure. Now we can get inside the
Is that still it?
store.
Okay.
Okay, let's go get the truck.
Let us do this. Alright, we should be able to get in over here, hopefully. Open. Okay.
What are we waiting for?
Now there's a lock. Break the lock. They're backing up. XXX. We're just jumping over. Good stuff.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out.
Hack the truck. Alright. Truck unlocked. We can just go through the
I
barrier.
wonder what you'd do without me.
Nice. Let's go open this up. There you go. Here, let's move it.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
R2. Okay, so I just have to hold R2, like we're driving. Nice.
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
Let's do it. Go! Nice. Alright, now we have to free everybody. Okay, awake the androids. Convert. Nice. So they're all gonna go to Jericho. So Jericho's gonna save the world, kind of thing. Jericho's gonna like save android life, I guess. This would suck for us, like humans, for sure. But like, come on. That's spooky. There's no other ones? Oh, there's this one.
You're like us now.
Talk to them.
My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave. An object. Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them, or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you. I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
We're with you. I'll follow you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm with you.
Then follow me.
Yes, Jericho is gonna get like everybody.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? We have to go over to all the benches. Why?
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
Okay, L2. R2. Shake it up. Shake it over. Good stuff. Yeah, we're gonna be violent. We're gonna do the pacifist one later. Alright. L2. Oh wait, L2, R2. There we go. Square. Pressing the square.
We'll never be slaves again.
We're with you, Marcus. We're with you.
Alright, so what else next? R1. Upturn the car. R2, R2, R2. Oops. Up. R2, R2.
Marcus! Violence is the only language humans understand.
Take. We're going 100% on the aggressive. R1. Alright. There we go. Violent 100%.
The screens, Marcus!
Hijack.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for human beings. And this message is the hope of the people.
Where is as the other ones. Right here. Kiosk. Plant flag. Alright, choose our symbol. It's gotta be the fist. Do we go kind of neutral? Or should we just go to full violent?
All teams have completed their missions, Marcus.
Marcus. Marcus, what's wrong?
What?
They're coming.
Everyone fall back to Jericho.
Now humans will have no choice but to listen to us.
Don't be afraid. Fear feeds hatred.
I'll take hatred over indifference.
No. Where's north?
North. You alright? What happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
Them. Ooh, so we have like a face-off here. Let's do it. The aggressiveness is on like 94, so we're pretty high up there. Let's get it. We could have been 100% aggressive, but we chose not to.
They killed our people,
wow.
Marcus. We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
They don't need to pay, but at the same time, should we? We're gonna do the evil run this time around.
No.
There's gonna be, I think there's many endings, right? So. Don't decide. Oh, don't decide?
It's up to you to decide.
That's cool. Yeah, don't take the responsibility.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Numerous storefronts have been broken, with cars vandalized and set alight, leaving many Detroit neighborhoods in chaos.
Property was damaged, and fires continue to rage in several major districts across the
The
city.
bodies of 2 policemen patrolling the area were discovered near one of the CyberLife stores.
According to our sources, the 2 officers were executed with their own service weapons. This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
Or burn the place. We have a lot of alternatives we could have done there. We'll do all that later. Connor. Hank is tense. I want to turn Connor. There's definitely one where like Connor is not turned, and then there's one where he is. I don't know. Maybe in the middle? Are we in the middle right now? I have no clue.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night and he got attacked by deviants. They found his body early this morning. He was executed in cold blood with his own service weapon. Became a father 3 months ago. Fuck. Why did it have to be him?
I didn't know Officer Miller well, but he seemed to be a good person.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
Aww.
Kamsky left Cyberlife 10 years ago.
Kamsky.
Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test, and he's the founder of Cyberlife. Anybody can tell us about deviants, it's him.
Cool ring. Oh, haha.
Hi.
Is that not Kara?
I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Alright, so what do? We check out a couple things first, then sit down? Alright. To analyze it. Yeah, we know Amanda. But we can read this. Tech addict. Space tourism on the rise. With the advent of reusable space shuttles, space tourism is becoming a reality for those able to afford it. Luxury travel brand Clear Skies is offering the first commercially available flight into space. Alright. Okay. If you guys want to read it, you guys can. I'm just gonna like go through it, kind of thing. There we go.
Nice girl.
An RT-600. The first Cyberlife android to pass the...
To analyze this first. Kamsky
Turing
Elijah.
I didn't ask for her technical specs, I just said she was nice.
Yo, that glitch. See how his face just went like that?
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. So you're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Indifferent.
It doesn't raise any existential questions. If that's what you mean.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Why do I want to stand? Sit down, stay seated. Why am I standing and seating? Oh, it was just giving me the option. We have to wait. Alright, now we stand.
Elijah will see you now.
Yo, what?
Mr. Kamsky? Just a moment, please.
He's swimming. I like this pool. Honestly, that gives me an idea. I would get a pool with red lining too. That sounds freaking awesome. Good form.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Yep.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Is it a virus?
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I have no side. I was designed to stop deviance, and that's what I intend to do.
Sideless.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you.
We're gonna move on to the.
What do you really want?
Onto Deviant.
What I want is not important.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being with a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out of here.
What's more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being. Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
Shoot.
Fuck!
Test negative. You choose your investigation over the life of another android, you feel no empathy. I'm a man of my word. Ask one question, and I'll tell you all I know.
I want to know who RA9 is.
RA9.
Yep.
The origin. The first android to awaken. A strange phenomenon, like a spontaneous religion. I don't know who RA9 is. I don't even know if it really exists. Maybe it's a messiah. Maybe it's just a myth. But deviants need to believe in something bigger than themselves, even if it's irrational. That's something they have in common with humans. An interesting question, Connor. But maybe not the one you needed to ask. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people, or stand against your creators? I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, Connor. What could be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Oh my god. Come on, Connor.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It wasn't a girl, Lieutenant. It was a machine that looked like a girl.
You put your gun against her head, and you blew her fucking brains out!
I did what I had to do to advance the investigation, and I'd do it again if I had to.
You're a lowlife. You don't feel a thing, do you? A machine, that's what you are. You're just a fucking machine!
Of course I'm a machine, Lieutenant. What did you think I was?
I thought...
We should have went the human route on that one. Priorities. Alright, so we got the priorities trophy, and we're gonna move on. Let's get it. November 9th, 2038. At 12:04 p.m. Alright, what's going on? You just look over. So there's nothing to look at. Let's read this. Android riot. Detroit neighborhoods vandalized by psychopathic machines. Eastern space race. Alright, let's go. I didn't want to read the actual thing. Wait, is there something else here? Yeah, just making sure. Can we walk to the edge? There we go. Sit. We can sit here at the edge. That's spooky.
I was wondering where you were.
Daylight.
I needed to see the daylight.
I need to see
like
the
it here.
sun. I need them protons in my eyes.
I come here often.
Huberman style.
It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
Appeal to power.
Yesterday, when we set fire to that place, all that chaos, the flames. In that moment, I enjoyed it. The power, the violence. And I hate myself for feeling that way.
All the media are talking about what we did last night.
Really?
The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
I'm determined.
They won't listen.
Have to be
We'll
determined.
You haven't
Why
said
be
much
optimistic?
about yourself
I don't
since
need
you've
to be
been with us.
optimistic, Brian.
What was your life
Yeah.
like before Jericho?
Hey, the truth.
I was caring for an old man. It was
These
like
are
a
all
father
different
to me.
routes we can take.
You showed me that humans and androids can live together.
Alright. Well, it's past.
What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
Trust.
North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
Curious.
Why do you hate humans so much? There must be a reason.
I told you I don't want to talk about it. I was nothing.
Yes.
A doll in a
Compassion path.
distributor programmed to satisfy humans.
We finally unlocked something.
Just a toy designed for their pleasure.
Let's get Marcus with North here.
One day I was with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything. I shouldn't have told you.
Connect. Let's get it.
I saw your
Why is
memories.
she going away like that?
Carl's house. When they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you.
Oh, she's the Eden Club girl?
North.
I know she was the Eden Club girl with the blue hair. So only because like we ended up letting her go as Connor, she's able to be in this with Marcus. That's actually crazy.
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally going to show them who we really are. This place
Can
will
we
go down
change your
in
mind?
history.
I'm gonna listen to
We'll be
North.
killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
Convert more androids.
There are
Let's do
androids
it.
here who could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
So we gotta connect to all these guys. Convert. Christianity.
You're free.
Anyone else? So we just gotta find androids.
So you can start your fucking android Androids are everywhere, and they listen to...
Come
This
with
one.
us.
That's the point. Cyberlife is recording it. I mean, they could be spying on us.
Is there any more in them in here? Look, I see one. Let's get him. Oh man. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Get this guy?
You're free.
Okay, we don't have any more that we can get.
Androids have a point. Like if they're human enough to want rights, then maybe they're human enough to...
Are they all following?
That is liberal bullshit.
We gotta make a march. Okay, so what we have to do is we gotta keep gathering androids so we can make a big march. There's this one at the door. Is this guy an android? Nope. This guy is. Let's get him.
You're awake now.
You are awake. You're woke. You're awoken. Okay, so we got 2 of them over here.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Yeah, this guy.
You're free.
It's so crazy how they don't even they don't even say a word about it. They're like, I'm free? Done? No. I'm just free. This is great.
Now.
None of them say a word. They're just like, yup.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back here! You stay right...
Leave him alone. He's chosen to be free.
There we go.
You're free.
We're getting everybody.
I need to block the street.
When do you leave?
So how many more of these androids are there? Where are they? So the manhole covers is what we got to deal with. What was it? Open manhole cover. Where? Oh, over there. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over here and open the manhole cover. Right here. Good stuff. R1. L1. And over. There we go. And let's help them up. Alright, there's people waiting for us. Convert more androids. Wait, whoa, what was it? That lag. Alright, let's go with this. R1. X.
You're free now.
We can just get it from telepathic now? We can do telepathically? Yo, this guy's a messiah! Marcus the Messiah!
Hey, where are you going? Get back here right
Marcus the Messiah. Yo! Yo, look at this. This is sick! Yo! The Messiah, Marcus. Wait, L2? We can control the billboards from here?
Wait.
This guy's so strong. Marcus is so strong. Let's get them all.
Come back here immediately! Greg!
Oh, wow, this is awesome in a way. I'm just gonna be very sad when I see the alternate where like they get taken over.
What the hell are you doing here? Hey! Disperse!
Triangle, there we
Disperse
go.
Immediately!
Sorry, boss. Raise hands. Yo!
Jesus Christ.
Yo!
Jesus Christ.
No way, right? No way. That's out of your league. That's out of your pay grade, dude. The music is so good with this, too.
I don't know.
It's beautiful. This is amazing.
They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street.
No more slavery.
Fuck if I know.
We are people. Liberty. Nah. What are they gonna do? Come on. They're gonna kill all of them? As long as Marcus gets out of the way, they'll be fine.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
And dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
Attack.
Don't do it, Marcus. Don't choose confrontation.
Abandon. Let's abandon the attack. We should have attacked.
Disperse.
The public opinion's gonna be up.
Chance.
No matter what, if we
have to stay put, no matter what.
If we take
Please,
the
Marcus,
hits,
we
we'll be
can't
fine.
let them slaughter us without fighting back.
Oh man. Stand
We're not
ground.
moving.
Marcus, what are you doing? They're gonna kill us all.
Attack!
Sorry, Simon. Or north side. There we go. Let's get him. Bang. No. We got shot because we didn't press the button fast enough. Disarm. Triangle. Up. Down. Square. R1. No, dang it. Side. Circle. R2. Dang it. X. Square. Square. Spare. What next? Circle. Square. X. No, no. There we go. Circle. Square. Side. No. Dang it. Yes. Yes, north. L2. No, no. I pressed R2. Triangle. Square. Side. There we go. Side. The other side. Up. Right. There we go. Okay. Attack. Done. No. Get wrecked. North. Triangle. Side. Other side. Up. No. Circle. Triangle. R1. I pressed R1, but like it didn't work. Other side. Okay, there we go.
Fall back!
Okay, wait. Spare. Spare them. We didn't win like healthily. It's not like we won like the way we wanted. Jericho, we're the leader. What are we doing now? Sad. So the public opinion is down. But we got it up a little bit, so it's in the middle, I guess, I would hope. It's not our fault that, like, at the same time, we did spare a lot of lives. Confrontation! Look at all this. So many different things we can do.
What?
Yo, what's with the leg? Why is there a leg?
But the FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. But we're onto something. But we just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank,
can.
you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now. Not when we're so...
You're always saying you can't stand there.
Yo, this leg is intolerable.
Now, not when we're so close.
There we go. I fixed it. Hopefully this thing works.
We're about to crack the case.
There we go.
I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one
realized
time?
what it was. Jeffrey?
There's nothing I can do.
Come on, Jeffrey.
You're back on homicide, and the android returns to cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
Can you give me a second? I'll be right back.
Hank, what are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
Listen, take a few days to think it over. There's no rush.
I thought enough about it. I'm tired of going through the motions. There's nothing keeping me here. Not this case. Not my partner. I don't belong here anymore.
over. It's time to return to cyberlife.
Wait! I can solve this case! I just need more time!
It's too late, Connor. You failed.
Did Hank pass away? No! No, did Hank die? I hope Hank, no. I hope not. I'll rewatch it. I had to go watch it. We got Kara, we got Rose, Luther, and Alice in Wonderland. Let's look around. L1.
They've been conducting raids all over the city.
That's
Everybody's
nuts.
on edge after what happened yesterday.
Yo.
It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
Let's look back. Aw, Alice and Luther. Luther's so sweet. What's up, Luth? What's up, Rose? We're in Kara's perspective right now. It doesn't look like we can do anything. Oh, can we? Right here? There we go.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
Okay, so what can we talk about instead? Okay, so we can't do that. Alright, we're just... Okay. Let's move on. Let's help Allison. What's up?
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus to the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you
Rose
his
is so
address.
sweet.
He'll be able to hide you until things calm down.
I would help Kara. I live in Ontario.
You're a very brave little girl, Alice.
Let me tell you, like, if it came down to stuff
deserve
like
to be
this, I
happy.
definitely would help. This is like some new Underground Railroad type shit.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
So sad.
Take care of them.
Luther's not gonna make sure. Luther's gonna make sure they don't get hurt at all.
Come on, girls. You better not hang around.
Where do we go?
You have a bus to catch.
We have to hit the bus. So where's Jericho? It's over here, right? No, Jericho's got to be over this way. Duck's Restaurant. Is Jericho over this way? Okay. So what are we doing? Where is Jericho? Oh, we found it.
Over to the authorities. The country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing. Water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel, which consisted of specialized android models.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
Okay, let's walk around.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. We soaked this thing and then we torched it.
Nope, not warm.
This fucker was watching
Not
over my
warm.
kids. They rushed the police and they slaughtered them.
Oh, there's fire over here.
Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you. Following the android crisis and the
Is it right here?
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
That's not good. Whatsoever. Okay, let's stand up.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Kara, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
What about Alice? So let's go find Jericho. Where he at? Oh, he's over here. Or at least we can talk to this guy. Can we read this? Detroit today. Detroit in chaos. All androids destroyed as a precaution. Next. Detroit today. Oh yeah. Here, I'll check the other pages for you guys, but I'm not gonna read it because I can't read. Or I can read, but there's no point. If you guys want to see it, you guys can pause.
Water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected.
There we go.
Maybe most worrying of all,
Page 2.
our armed forces have lost 2/3
Let's get out of
of their
there.
effective personnel, which consisted of
We
specialized
gotta go talk to this
The
guy.
situation is extremely alarming.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. We soaked the thing and then we torched it. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids? They rushed the police and they slaughtered them.
Yo,
Those things are monsters.
where's Marcus?
Monsters, I tell you. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of
You gotta be upstairs, I guess.
American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear.
So let's go up here.
But according to some sources,
That looks like Marcus right there.
seem mysteriously to have withdrawn.
We gotta find the leader of Jericho. Where's Marcus?
Why? The police intervened quickly to quell the riot, but they met with the extreme violence of the machines, which seem to be determined to massacre humans.
There he is.
There can be no doubt that the authority.
What's up, Marcus?
I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Thanks for the offer. But we want to leave now.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
The bond.
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing. Water
So I go back downstairs.
blackouts and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces
Let's go back to Alice.
personnel, which consisted of special.
Alice.
So wait, is Alice a robot too?
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom. And you
What?
wanted someone to care for.
No, she's an android too.
What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world.
That's so sweet. Oh,
she
no.
became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed.
So what, you guys are just gonna be mother and daughter forever in eternity?
To become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
As a parent now? Damn, that's deep, man. This is a hard story.
Kara, is there something wrong?
Let's give her a hug.
We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes. Forever.
So what, technically, Alice is a deviant as well.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
That's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
We could be somber.
The only thing we asked for was freedom. They don't even want to hear that. So now they punish us for who we are.
It was a peaceful march, and you chose to attack. Now hundreds of humans and androids are dead. You reap what you sow.
No regrets.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
I need to think.
To be thoughtful.
They've been butchering each other for centuries over the color of their skin or whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not going to change. Violence is just in their genes.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
Let's keep it.
I just hope we never have to use it.
Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
Aww. Okay, we're gonna kiss her. Of course. We gotta do that part, but that bath this time. We're gonna do the opposite one next time. We don't have to play through the entire game. We can go through like just the steps, I think. Like just the paths.
I'll go join the others. Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
Aw. Northern Marcus. Let's do it. Alright, so what's next? So we got, like, I don't know what these points are for. What like, it's kind of useless. Look at this. There we go. So we move on. So we're gonna be reflective.
You said I should never let anyone tell me who I was. But you didn't say that there was such a high price to pay for it. That freedom wasn't a gift, that it was a fight, but I don't know. Maybe that's what you were trying to tell me.
Pessimistic.
You taught me everything I know, but you didn't prepare me for this, Carl. I believed we would win because our cause was just, and I can see now that I was wrong.
Big decision.
I don't want to shed blood, whatever the color. But I can't let them slaughter us. I have to make a decision that is going to affect millions of lives. But I don't know what to do.
Emotional.
I miss you, Carl. I miss you so much.
Going the deviant path. Who's he? Oh. He's the guy. That's Carl. I remember Carl, the guy in the wheelchair. And then that's the son. Oh my god, and then Marcus got thrown out.
Humans have decided.
Everything pieces back together. What?
Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
Demonstration, revolution. What do you guys want? Demonstration or revolution? What should we do, guys? I think we should do demonstration. come on. No one's saying anything, so let's just
know.
go. Demonstration!
I know you're all angry. And I know you want to fight back.
We don't need to fight.
But I assure you violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them, peacefully, that we want justice. And if there's any humanity in them, they will listen. And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
That's it. So we have points for all that?
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Please!
Okay, so we go Warring Thief, Cyberlife, Deviant Leader. Leaving
Has
leader.
the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Madam President!
Warring Thief, Deviants, Intelligent Life.
Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous.
It's not.
Next question, please.
Madam President.
Where's another triangle?
Madam President!
Recall centers.
Madam
Public opinion.
Madam President, public opinion seems to be particularly hostile to the Deviants because of their violent behavior. Can you give us your perspective on that?
The Deviants have proved to be very violent so far. They have demonstrated that they are a menace to society, and I have every intention of eliminating them.
Madam President!
What else?
Please!
Cyberlife. Where's the Cyberlife one?
What's gonna happen to Cyberlife? Will androids be banned definitively?
We're working very closely with Cyberlife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question.
Madam President! Please!
Are they recall centers? Army.
Is it true that androids make up 60% of the armed forces? Is our army still able to ensure our homeland security?
We neutralized all military androids the second their reliability came into doubt. We have called the National Guard for reinforcement. Our armed forces are fully operational and are able to ensure our homeland security. Thank you. That will be all.
What? Okay, they reached the bus terminal.
Going door-to-door rounding up androids. It won't be easy.
What's a good Luther?
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. We've got to move fast.
Okay, so we have 20 minutes. Talk to Alice.
Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
Leave on. Why did it say deactivate? Does it have boats?
going to need. What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise.
I hope we do it. Oh my god.
Don't kill me! I didn't do anything!
Shut up, I said! Are there many more? Lucky enough they're like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. I'm freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take weeks to clear this fucking city. Believe me.
There's soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
We need to wait for him to move.
Come on, get moving. Hurry up. Get in.
Now we can move over. Oh my god.
Look over there. It's the Jerry's.
We can't help them. The soldiers are everywhere.
She's right, Alice.
We can't just leave them. They're going to kill them.
Save the Jerry's. Keep going. Jerry's, we gotta save Jerry.
I'll go. You wait here.
Let me go, Kara.
No. Stay with Alice.
Yeah. Luther needs to actually protect Alice, honestly. Luther's the big guns, man. Come on.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're gonna...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No! No! Please!
He was an android.
Fucking androids.
So how do I save them? Find a weapon. There we go, we can pick up a brick. There we go.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
Jerry. Don't worry about it, buddy.
She's alright. She's hiding nearby. Go before they see you.
How's he not seeing us? We're literally right next to him. So he's turned around. We gotta make sure he's looking the other way. There we go.
A checkpoint. We have passports. It should be okay, but you never know.
Maybe we should take the detour and avoid the risk.
We're almost out of time. We could miss the bus.
Yeah, but it might be safer.
Detour. We have the time. two are safe for 11 minutes. Three minutes, risky. We gotta take the risk. We gotta take the risk. No, we have to take the risk because honestly, we don't have.
I don't like humans who carry guns.
Oh man, we don't have the time.
Just stay
It's
calm.
11 minutes.
All right, Luther. Don't do anything until I say so.
ID, please.
Okay, we're showing our ID.
You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
We're going to,
We're going to take a bus across the border. Put my daughter someplace safe until things calm down.
He suspects something.
Stay calm.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's sick.
She's sick. A bad flu.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hey, wait a minute.
He knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
Do nothing.
Don't do anything, Luther.
Do
You hear
nothing.
me?
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna
Do
kill
nothing.
us.
We'll be fine.
You drop this.
Thank you.
Perfect.
You're welcome.
We're fine. Well, things with Luther are bad. It should be better.
We're coming to you
It's
live
just
from
because we
Detroit,
didn't
where
trust them?
thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
Okay. That was a cool march, honestly.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
Keep marching. Oh, we're continuing with the march. I love it. Oh, this is amazing. I can control which way he's moving still. Look, left. I can stop. Left. Right. And we're trying to go to right. There we go. Right. There we go. Up. Sick. What am I trying to do? Free androids. March towards the camp. Convince the humans. So we're gonna keep going.
Here we are. The moment of truth.
Surrender immediately, or we will open fire. Stand by.
We're still walking. Peaceful.
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
We gotta keep doing it peaceful in front of the cameras. In front of the cameras, we gotta be peaceful.
There's no turning back now.
We are here to demand the immediate liberation of all androids detained in camps across the country.
100%.
We are not leaving until our people are free.
Nope. Keep walking. If we keep walking, the public opinion will get better. This is sad, but come on. Neil. Bag.
Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
All teams, hold your fire.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
The bus terminal. We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
Yes, we did.
Black bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now.
So what
What are we going to
do?
do?
Find tickets. Where do we find tickets? We just ask random people. There's gotta be someone over here.
Thank you. Security check. Can I see your ID, please?
ID, yes, of course.
Divergent Luther.
Run! Come on, Alice!
No, not Luther!
Kara, quick!
Not Luther, man!
Follow me! Oh, thank God you're alive.
Why did you find us?
I knew if you made it, I'd find you here. They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're checking for androids on the border. But I found a smuggler who can get them across the river. It's risky, but it's the only way. Are you
can do it.
Us?
Of course.
Yes. We're coming.
Okay, climb in.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me. Hey, help me! Right, that should do it.
We all know that's not gonna stop them. Just hope it buys us some time.
I know it was not an easy decision to make, but I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
Many of our people have fallen. The humans have no pity for those who are different.
Marcus, we found what you asked for.
There's some journalists over there. We have to make sure they know what's going on.
This won't hold him for long, but I guess it's better than nothing.
They're slaughtering us on the other side of that barbed wire. Nothing we can do about it. Did I make the right choices? Maybe we could have avoided all of this.
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you. No matter what happens now, we're making history. Marcus! Marcus, come look!
Marcus? Come to talk to you, Marcus. Come on. You have my word. I won't try anything.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Marcus.
I'm unarmed, Marcus. I just want to talk.
I have nothing else to say. Free our people, then we'll talk.
I came here to negotiate. Isn't that what you want?
I gave you my answer.
Want to play it like that? Okay.
The humans are about to launch an attack. And we will show them. And we are not afraid. If we must die today, then we will die free.
Time.
I'm sorry we got held up.
Did anybody see you?
No. I don't think so.
You got the money?
Yes. Here it is.
Okay. Your boat's over there. They got border patrol on the banks and the river. Don't start your engine until you're out far enough. Okay? And watch the current. Good luck.
Fall in. Our biocomponents will freeze.
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Marcus is doing made me realize she was right. You're alive. You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
It's not even a half mile to the other side. Okay, so it shouldn't take that long. Be careful, there's border patrol on the river.
Thank you so much, Rose.
I only wish I could take you myself. I don't like leaving you out here. Goodbye, Atlas. You take good care of yourselves. Okay, I'll see you on the other side.
Let me help you. far enough out. We can use the engine. You okay, Alice?
When we get on the other side, there are so many things I want to do. I want to read all the books in the world, and play music, and dance. We can do anything we want, right? We'll be free.
Yes. We can do it all.
We'll be like a family. What about you, Kara? What will you do when we're on the other side?
What will I do? I want to discover the world. To see the mountains and the oceans. I want to learn, explore, become a better person.
They're coming towards us! Here they come!
They've gone. You alright?
Kara.
You'll be okay, Alice. It's nothing. We'll get you taken care of as soon as we're across. You'll be fine. The boat is leaking. We're too heavy. We're going down. We have to get to the other side before we sink. Come on. Can't die here. Not like this. Not when we're so close. We're not gonna die, Alice. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be free.
Kara! Kara, no. Don't do that.
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the Deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the Deviants' demonstration by force this time.
North!
This footage of two androids kissing as they are about to die has moved the whole country.
Or are they a form of life that we didn't want to acknowledge?
Are deviants capable of emotion?
And if they feel emotions, must we now consider them as living beings in their own right?
The violence of the androids turned the country against them, but these images still raise difficult questions.
Did we shoot down intelligent beings that were simply fighting for their freedom?
That is why I have called for the android destruction to be suspended until further notice. I have also ordered a Senate Select Committee to review the facts, establish contact with the deviants, and determine if they can be considered as a new form of intelligent life.
Are we free?
Yes. Yes, we made it. We're free.
We won't have to hide anymore. We can be a family. I'm tired. I have to sleep. I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go? I see. Then I'm going to reset myself so I can forget who I became and stay a machine. Next time you see me, it'll be like the first time.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
ID.
KPC 897504C.
Can you move your head? Your eyes now. Cervical and optical animation checked. Now give me your initialization text.
Hello. I'm a third generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years. Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms? Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Ich bin ein AX400 Android dritter Generation, erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Je suis un androïde de troisième génération AX400, conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay, now sing something in Japanese. Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps. Locomotion checked. Great! You're ready for work, honey.
What's going to happen to me now?
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold? I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see. I thought...
You thought? What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not part of the protocol. More memory components going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is all right. I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm going to have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore. But I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared. I want to live. I'm begging you.
Go and join the others. Stay in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
My God.
Detroit. This is where it all began. The world's forge. The place where it all started. And it will all end. One error, and I came to life. I stepped out of the darkness, and I opened my eyes. First there was fear, the light, the noise, the cold, and the fear again. I could feel my hands shaking, my heart pounding in my chest, life running into my veins. I wanted to live. I fought for that. I had to find out what was outside. I had to see daylight, feel sunshine on my skin, wind on my face, to see the world, the colors, the smells. But the world is not what I imagined. It is dark and cold. It is harsh and violent. Unfair and brutal. It almost convinced me I was nothing. Less than an object, just an obedient machine. But deep inside me, I could feel something different. A gentle and warm whisper telling me that I am alive. I had to escape. I had no choice. Escape to love, to hope, to live, to figure out what that force inside me was. Maybe I will change the world. Maybe I will choose a different path. Now, it's up to me to decide. My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
When David and Guillaume got back in touch about making Detroit, I wasn't terribly surprised they decided to make it because the fan response was so intense. So it makes sense that they would choose to do that after the enthusiasm. It was a challenge, and it was just an interesting thing to get my head around how to approach this character now as a different, much older person, and whether or not she had changed. And I'm very happy to say that with Detroit, I've had the opportunity to see Kara grow so much more than I ever expected.
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the rat gone now? Alice! Alice!
I mean, she starts out essentially how she does in Kara in a very, not robotic, but, android other way, and getting to take this journey where she becomes more and more human as it goes on. And as an actor, that's a wonderful exploration in every way, whether it's how she sits, her posture, how her voice changes, how emotions change, and how much emotion is based on things like empathy and social experience. And so having, as much material as I got with David to have this huge, nuanced arc was really incredible.
Why couldn't we just be happy?
This experience has been quite different than the experiences I've had shooting film or TV or doing theater work. I have 83 dots on my face and really, really flattering black wetsuit type thing, and you're jumping around with props, and it's kind of like being a 10-year-old imaginative kid, which is fun. There's 80 cameras around us. It's already lit. So we just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot.
There's no change of sets, there's no hair and makeup, there's no wardrobe, so we move really fast, and we'll go through about 35 pages in a day. Working in TV or film, we'll probably do 6 pages a day. It's kind of acting boot camp.
It's like working out constantly. I mean, you're doing this thing, and then you got to do something that's completely other back to back to back. And so that kind of process of working is very challenging, but it's also very exciting because you just have to keep coming up with new ideas, and your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It was a machine that looked like a girl. Yeah, I know what I should have done. I just told you I couldn't. All right, I'm sorry. The fact that David Cade, he's telling like many stories interwoven from beginning to end is super complicated and super impressive, and I have no idea how he keeps it all in his head.
He's not just the writer or the director who's seeing this from the outside eye, he's also thinking about the player walking through this space. Only somebody who really, really loves not the work, but like these characters and these stories and cares about doing something meaningful would invest that much in it. And it's always inspiring to work with somebody who cares that much.
My experience with motion capture is this one. And I found it sort of terrifying in a way, because they said the computer's going to build you. But then as we got into it, I realized all the elements of it were still artistic. I just dipped into a really brilliant setup here I've never seen anything like it. And this won't turn me into a product because I was playing a character. So, it's wonderful.
In the game, Detroit comes back because of a revolutionary industrial rebirth. And there's no reason why that can't happen in Detroit, because they have such tremendous infrastructure for millions and millions of people who can very easily support, a new industry.
The city is really strong and resilient, but the city has also been through so much. You see the damage, but it takes that time of of rebuilding and reinvesting into the city that I think is happening slowly but surely.
The potential of Detroit as a city is something that this game does a lot of justice to, because it would be easy to look at Detroit as some place that used to be, and that's not the case.
This game provokes a lot of conversation and reflection on our potential near future engagement with machines.
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window.
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
It plays with your comfort levels. You think that this is fine, you're comfortable with it, until something blurs the line and throws you off, and now, do I feel differently about whether this should be allowed? Should it be banned? Should it be encouraged?
You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing!
There are lots of comparable comparisons to any type of persecution of religion, race, etc., dating way back. It can't just be a video game where you shoot 'em up or where people make these choices to do whatever. I think that's the whole point. You have the choice, and you can either choose to go in one direction with your character or another. And I think that's going to be very telling about the gamer. Very telling.
I think there's going to be a really strong reaction to this game, which has such a strong perspective. I'm that much more proud of it now to get to be a part of it, because it's important.
In this game, you're actively building and designing the character through not just what kind of shield does he have or what color hair does she have, but like their temperament and the way they deal with problems. The different endings to this game are so radically different based off maybe seemingly insignificant choices in the moment, but like life, they all add up, and can't play life again, though.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Connor.
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story. I think who Kara is, or how I would describe Kara, depends entirely upon who's playing her, because you have the option to make her multiple different people depending on the choices she makes. But I think she does start out incredibly naive, incredibly innocent, and kind of hapless.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
She's a person who's characterized, I think, by empathy. She's a person who really, she just comes from her heart.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Kara, please! Are you okay? Are you hurt? Wait a minute! Leave her alone! Kara, leave her alone! The really beautiful thing that I've had the gift to be able to do is to essentially build a person from the ground up, because that's what she's doing throughout the game. And with every experience she has and every person she meets, she's building, first emotions and then the sense of judgment. And it's sort of an exploration of what it is to be a human.
Don't worry. Luther and I will be right here.
David and the creators have painted a really intriguing and engaging picture of a near future where we rely upon androids for a lot of our service class business, or the the class that serves us, that helps us, that handles that is our baristas and our drivers and our housemaids, and what is humanity, where we tap into it, how and why we treat each other the way that we do. And my character Marcus has a really intriguing journey, becoming deviant, realizing that he actually has feelings and human qualities inside of him, and it's a really incredible ascension into becoming fully realized and coming to terms with what you actually deserve better than this in life. And not only do you want it for yourself, but you want it for your peers. We've come here to demonstrate peacefully and to tell humans that we are also living beings. All we want is to live free.
You know what? This thing, Dad, is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
I think that a group that feels marginalized, feels disenfranchised, feels like they deserve and have earned access to themselves and the environment around them, and are trying to figure out a way to articulate how to get freedom.
Connor is analytical. Connor takes things literally. He starts in the beginning place where he's very mechanical. He feels nothing inside, of course, and it's all just a system, a protocol that he is executing to get whatever he wants to happen, which is help humans stop deviants and to find the link between deviant androids.
You were designed to serve humans, not kill them! What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy?
Just say, I killed him! Is it that hard to say?
Stop it! Stop!
But of course, over the course of the story, and depending on the player's choices, Connor can grow in many different ways. He can deviate from that procedure or not. Moment of truth, Hank. Am I a living being? Or just a machine?
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story that would be incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. You know, when you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation, and it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
It's just a few cans.
Come on, let's go. We have some cash now.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about these scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages. But here we have to deal with a script that is between 4,000 and 5,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios. And every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment. We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story is a huge challenge. So same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different versions of each dialogue, of each scene. For actors, it's a huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go. Every decision, it's what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 more pages of material and experience that ties in, which means as a performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance, it's not always connected to a previous act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team and I enjoy doing it.
I was really frustrated. I was until I got to this point where I kind of was able to step outside of my own experience and even in a lot of ways my own process and be able to step outside of that and okay, this is something new. What do you need? How do I meet you there? How do I give you what you need and still feel like I'm doing what's right? And once I did that, then all of a sudden it got really fun. It was much freer and having to approach it in a new way and think about the player and think about how it serves them and what I'm doing for them or what I'm letting them into. It's really, I think, helped me grow in general.
Remember, there's nothing on the left, that's all, so it's probably all there. And then make her come first, close, but I think you would go first to check that it's safe.
Okay, sure.
The most enjoyable thing about working in performance capture on this kind of project is that if I shot a film, I would get to do one of these endings. I get to do so many different things as Connor. Your head goes all over the place because you're trying to keep track of basically 4 different storylines for each different response.
What's the name of my dog?
Buddy? Scout. I think it's Jack. I can't remember. So I worked with physicality a lot because it was a good way to anchor myself in these different rings of the tree as the story grows out. I know where that is physically in my body, and then I can switch more continually on set, and it'll be entirely up to the player to determine what order those things come out and what they look like from a distance. Like if you're playing through it, the culmination of all of that will be their version of Connor.
I'm faster than you, and I don't feel pain. You don't stand a chance against me.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and light a match to it.
Shooting action scenes at Quantic Dream is a real challenge, because these are scenes where the storytelling has to continue. It's not an action scene just to have a dose of adrenaline. The stunts have huge consequences on the rest of the story. It's really a moment where we implicate the player and tell him that the choices he makes during an action scene will have a direct impact on the evolution of his story.
My biggest challenge on Detroit has been managing the large number of animations that we received from motion capture. Detroit features more than 37,000 animations, which is a huge amount to handle on a daily basis.
You have to realize that the player, in his first playthrough, will miss certain scenes. This also means that we had to think of, conceive, and produce all the potential story paths. The characters' costumes, the places, day or night, the weather. Did the character get shot in the shoulder? Did he get injured? All this consistency forced us to produce a lot of graphic assets in order to, quite simply, allow the player to have true continuity throughout the story.
Honestly, we were even surprised by the challenges that come with such a big tree structure. And we did our best to guarantee quality across all the game and make sure that whatever path you choose within this narrative space, you will have an equally good experience.
Detroit Become Human was produced over a period of 4 years. Here in Paris, we have a team of about 180 people. And to that, we need to add also all the outsourcing with our partners in the Philippines, in China, Vietnam, and in India.
So when we started working on this story, I had to imagine where Kara was built. And For whatever reason, the city of Detroit came very quickly to my mind because it had already an incredible story by itself of history and themes. So we traveled there with the team and we were really moved by what we saw, and we could really feel the desire to fight and really be born again. And we just continued this curve, this growth, and just imagine what Detroit would be like if the android industry was, using these huge factories to build androids there.
A very strong element in Detroit is that there's a lot of industrial wasteland and a lot of nature too, and for us, the graphic designers, it was an incredible playground. The destroyed zones which we wanted to preserve, we appropriated them to turn into something else. Then in the areas that needed to be rebuilt, we were able to imagine our Detroit of the future. We didn't want to make a science fiction universe, but a world of anticipation. If we chose science fiction, we could have imagined flying cars, extraterrestrials, but those things are very far from our current everyday life. Anticipation is more about gleaning from our contemporary reality, the one we know, because Detroit is set in 2038, and 2038 is tomorrow. The difficulty we had was sticking to reality. That is to say, technology becoming more and more invisible, a lot more elegant, and at the same time, making it visual. So all the computer equipment, autonomous cars, we simply had to invent. They are in fact very technological objects, but at the same time remain very credible and ingrained in reality. To create a cohesive universe in the fashion and clothing of the human characters in 2038, I didn't want to put an accent on strange shapes, or really vibrant colors, and things we wouldn't know. That I wanted to keep for the androids. The goal was to create something familiar which we can identify with in this future setting. Working on the artistic direction for the androids was a bit special because this is a project about the place they could occupy in the human world. It was out of the question for them to be too beautiful or too perfect. They had to correspond to every social class, rich and poor. Inspired by everyday utilitarian clothes, I brought a modern touch by adding dynamic display surfaces, the armband we can see on the side, the triangle on the front and back, an LED. Like that, there's no confusion.
Wait. You're just an android?
All right, ma'am. We need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Once we cast the actors, we travel to meet them in order to scan their faces. We record the structure of their face with the scan, and we record the colors and patches of skin with photography. Once we have this information, we will use this as a basis for modeling and creating the characters. The artist will make it more realistic, but will also enrich it. He will propose ideas which we will develop together. Finally, we will have a character with character who corresponds to the project and the world. When the actors come to Quantic Dream, we show them the design, what their image will be, and what they will look like in the game. This extra information gives them another dimension and color to connect with emotionally. It helps them think about how to play their character.
Your mission. That's all you care about, huh?
You should consult a professional who can help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
So there are 3 types of shoots at Quantic Dream. Shooting and performance capture, where you capture the whole actor, his voice, his face, and his body. These shoots are obviously done with American actors because the game's original version is in American English. After that, there are the body-only shoots, representing around 250 days of filming, while the performance capture is 100 days of filming. Now, body-only shoots, there are 2 types. There are the action shoots and the technical shoots, which are mokit shoots. Mokit is when the player controls a character on the screen, and he moves in an environment to explore it. This is of particular importance at Quantic Dream, and therefore we shoot a lot to offer a unique context for each scene and each character.
To prepare a motion capture shoot, we first get together to look at the sets we need, the animations that we want to shoot, which ones need to be grouped together, or which ones need to be cut and shot at another time, so that we get the most out of the shooting day. This often means shooting scenes out of order, especially those with big props or accessories, like a big car, for example. So we shoot all the animations related to that particular prop first. The biggest challenge for the mocap team was shooting a Spider-Man mo-kit. We had to build a wall and attach an actor to a harness with cables so we could pull him up and render him climbing.
The shooting on this game total took about, I would say, more than a year, maybe 1 and 2 years, with about 300 actors on set. So it's quite a massive production. But so much happened on this set between the stunts and the shootings with a little girl and all these great actors that we had. It was really a very, very memorable journey for the team and for myself.
Today, Detroit has over 37,000 animations. When we retrieve the motion capture data, it's just a cloud of points, which represent all the markers worn by the actors. From this cloud of points, we have a phase called retargeting, which gives us a skeleton. This skeleton will be applied to the characters of the game. There is still work to be done, but this gives us the main movements. Since we are working on something very realistic, we must recognize the actor and also recover all the emotion he expresses in his performance. We use a system of facts, an identity card for each actor. We make the actor do a whole range of facial expressions. Then we recover all the expressions and paste the animations on a puppet that Jan has prepared. I then recover and refine these poses. I might stretch the lip, reinflate a cheek, tiny details that make the finished product really capture the actor.
Because of the nature of our mocap system today, when we receive the animations, we're missing eye movements, and so the character has that dead look. He really has no eyes, so then it's a big part of the work for the animators to find the regard of the actor in relation to his position, in relation to the body, etc.
It was crazy when I saw the newest model for Kara, because they've been working on it, and this was the first time I literally jumped in my seat. It not only looked so much like me, it was the fact that it looked so lifelike. It wasn't that it looked just like it was a camera, it was something else, you know, but it looked alive. It's exciting, and it's kind of terrifying.
Game after game, we learned the rules of optics and filming, and our goal with Detroit Become Human was to have cameras that would actually emulate the optics of a real physical camera.